Okej, halo, halo, witam serdecznie, witam w kolejnym streamie, w sumie pierwszy w 2023, jeżeli mi pamięć nie myli. Ostatnio streamowaliśmy jeszcze ten The Game Awards, jeżeli mi pamięć nie myli, więc to było jeszcze w grudniu. No teraz w sumie pierwsze takie większe wydarzenie. Zostaną przedstawione jakieś gry od Xboxa. Czyli będą to przede wszystkim nowości od ich studiów. Turn 10 Studios, Mojang, Arcane Studios i za Zenimax, tak? Tak jak macie teraz na ekranie. W sumie nie streamowałem przez dłuższy czas. Chyba mam wszystko dobrze ustawione, zaraz zobaczymy. Jeszcze nie wiem, czy mi czat w sumie działa. Chyba powinien działać. Teraz się jeszcze włączy tutaj. Sam stream rozpoczyna się właśnie o 21:00. Dobra, okej. No witam serdecznie pierwsze osoby. Rozpoczyna się już za chwilę, dosłownie. Dobra, nareszcie mamy. Nie wiem, czy w sumie nie będzie zbyt głośno. Być może warto to jakkolwiek ściszyć, więc nie wiem, piszcie w komentarzach, jeżeli byłaby zła jakość. Tak, chyba jest trochę zbyt głośno z tego, co widzę. To będzie Minecraft Legends, chyba tak się nazywał. Redfall ma być od Arcane Studios. Zobaczymy, pierwsze duże wydarzenie w sumie w tym roku, więc warto to jednak obejrzeć z pewnością. Ciekawe, ile będzie trwało, stawiałbym, że około godziny. Z tego, co widziałem, raczej Starfielda ma nie być. Chyba ma być jakieś zupełnie inne wydarzenie, jeżeli chodzi o tą grę. Będzie jakieś dłuższe. Więc stawiałbym, że będą daty premier przedstawione. Na przykład do jakiegoś Redfalla, do tej Forzy. Pewnie jakiś, nie wiem, kwiecień, maj, coś w tym stylu. Przedstawiali wiele z tych tytułów na poprzednim E3 i mówili, że w pierwszej połowie roku to wyjdzie. Chyba, żeby znowu przesunęli. A jeszcze mam minutę, tak? W górnym prawym rogu. Więc nie wiem, które z tych tytułów są dla was najbardziej interesujące. Większość z tych gier chyba będzie na Game Passie, więc ja osobiście pewnie nagram z nich jakieś, nie wiem, pojedyncze materiały, odcinki. A nie wiem, czy będę jakieś dłuższe serie robił. Ze Starfielda z pewnością, ale Starfielda dzisiaj chyba nie będzie. Może jakieś zupełnie nowe gry przedstawią, to było też interesujące. Będzie tam go Gameworks? Przed chwilą było przedstawione, nie wiem. Może ten Ghostwire Tokyo. DLC na przykład. Dobra, nie wiem, wydaje mi się, że może trochę głośniej, nie wiem jak tam wszystko będzie słychać. ten to wyścigówki, jasna sprawa. Kurde, rzadko jednak są jakieś interesujące wydarzenia ostatnio. Pamiętam, chyba za 2 lata temu były bardzo często, jak była ta pandemia, to super często, nawet kilka w miesiącu. Jakieś tam, nie wiem, Ubisoft, EA, inne jeszcze przedstawiały. Teraz się trochę zmniejszyło, no ale zobaczymy. Zaczynamy od Mojang. Może będzie data premiery Minecrafta nowego.
Hello, I'm Dennis Reese, executive producer of Minecraft Legends. And today we'd like to give you an insider's look at how we're building the PvP multiplayer experience for the game. Minecraft Legends is a new action strategy game set in a lush, dynamic world. It introduces epic storytelling, and you can form alliances with new and familiar Minecraft mobs to stop the invading piglins.
Minecraft Legends will let you play the story-driven campaign as an online co-op experience together with your friends.
Będzie tryb
And it will
kooperacyjny.
also feature a PvP gameplay mode where 2 teams with up to 4 players each works to destroy the opponent's team space. The game will support cross-platform play and online matchmaking.
In order to create the best possible experience, we've partnered with Blackbird Interactive to develop the game. And it's been wonderful to see their commitment and focus on the Minecraft universe.
No
It's
tak,
so
ten
much fun to
tytuł
be
z
working with
pewnością
Mojang
będzie
Studios
bardzo
on Minecraft
popularny.
Legends.
Here at Blackbird Interactive, we have a talented team of developers who are using our background in strategy games to bring a new and exciting experience to the Minecraft universe.
We're super excited to share more details about PvP gameplay.
Rozgrywka 4x4.
There are some really cool features that make PvP unique.
First off, players share their army and resources with their team. This means that individual players aren't able to win on their own. They must cooperate to be successful.
Communication is really important,
zasoby?
and you can sort of
Okay.
really tell the teams that gel together because they naturally form roles at the beginning of the game. And as soon as we start, you're off collecting, I start building. We have our favorite roles, but we change them up.
Also, the world in PvP is procedurally generated, just like it is in campaign. This means that each PvP session is different than the last.
That it's different every time you play, depending on how
Tak, czyli
the
różny
map is
świat za każdym
generated,
razem, tak
where
jak
the
w
valleys are, the
zwyczajnym
mountains are,
Minecrafcie.
where the secrets are, you know, where the towers are.
Tak, czyli możemy budować. Ciekawe, czy
In Minecraft
będzie
Legends,
jakaś
the piglins are an
destrukcja
ever-present
otoczenia,
threat.
na przykład
This
jakieś
includes
dungeony,
PvP.
będzie można, nie wiem,
piglins are on their own
eksplorować,
side.
niszczyć.
They're trying to kill both of you at the
Nie
same
było tego
time.
do tej pory przedstawionego.
So the opposing team is not the only thing you need to worry about.
Beware of the piglins!
Ja bym jakieś podkopy zrobił.
In PvP, there's something for everyone. For players who like action, they can go attack the piglins or lay siege to the enemy base. For players who enjoy exploration, they can search the world to find resources for their team, hidden treasure chests, or scout the enemy base.
Gathering resources to help the team out, that's super important. But whenever I get into a PvP match, the first thing I try to do is to track down the Regal Tiger. It's my favorite mob to ride because it's really fast, but it's also really cute.
For players who like building, you can spend your time building defenses and upgrading your base, because soon enough your enemy will attack, and you need to be ready.
Jakieś
So
wieże
the first thing
strzelające?
I do when we start is everyone runs off. I open the map, see where the enemy base is. First thing I build is what we call an upgrade tower, where it allows you to build upgrades. So I place that at the back, away from the enemy.
No to
So
chyba
I
nie
really
jest
pride
co do
myself in making,
pojedynczego
You know,
bloku.
impenetrable
Chyba
bases.
są jakieś struktury już.
Since the goal of PvP is to destroy the opposing team's base, defending your own base is really important. You have to start with a lot of walls,
No
a lot of
właśnie.
towers, and some gates. After that, you can just add whatever you want, freestyle it a bit. I like to add different layers of walls, so my opponents have to find their way through to my base, almost like a maze.
And then once those walls are up, I like to actually hide my ice traps behind them to catch enemies off guard.
When it comes time to finally take out the other team, my favorite strategy is to make a forward camp just outside the enemy base. Then I get the biggest, strongest mobs I can as fast as I can and start sending them in. Then I can smash down the walls, take out their mobs, and
No.
claim victory.
To o wiele więcej jednostek
The real
niż
fun
w
of
zwyczajnym
PvP is
Minecrafcie.
creating a strategy, having a game
Możemy
plan,
zaobserwować.
deciding how you think you're going to crush the enemy, and then all of a sudden the hosts tell you,
The opposing team just built a redstone launcher.
and you're like, I can't do my attack now. I've got to like build an anti-siege tower, which is an anti-air tower, to stop the redstone launchers. You just have to be constantly changing your tactics. And sometimes you like have no idea what they're doing, and then you certainly find out very quickly.
Resources, or do you want to go? I don't know.
A while back, we had somebody on our dev team use a strategy where they built a bunch of what are called plank golems, which are archers. So they're very weak, but they do a high amount of damage. And he had 40 of them, and he just ran through our base, ran around our tower, and took out our entire tower with such a simple strategy.
And that's why we still love playing it every day, because every game is different. You never know what's
Czy
going to happen.
jakieś jednostki możemy rekrutować? Myślałem, że to się zbiera na tym świecie całym. Jak to wcześniej wyglądało? Najlepsza gra strategiczna 2023. Gdzie tam Company of Heroes, trójka, jakieś inne, come on. No i mamy datę premiery, 18 kwietnia. Dobra, i mamy to na Xbox Game Passie, nie zauważyłem. No to tak sądziłem, że właśnie około kwiecień, maj te premiery będą. Teraz z kolei Forza.
Hi everyone, I'm Chris Sasaki, and welcome to Turn 10 Studios. The team is hard at work bringing you the next generation of Forza Motorsport, built from the ground up to take advantage of the Xbox Series consoles. This is the most technically advanced racing game ever made. Today, I'm joined by some of our amazing team members to show you how we are making it look real, sound real, and feel real. This is Forza Motorsport.
At launch, Forza Motorsport features over 500 cars for you to collect, race, and customize with more than 800 unique upgrades. This includes over 100
Okay.
new motorsport cars.
Już nie pamiętam,
the
ile było
most
w
modern race car
Forzie
we've ever featured
Horizon,
on
ale
our roster.
nawet nie pamiętam, że
Racing
takiej
is
ilości.
violent. It's a battle on the racetrack. The advancements in our physics model are greater than Forza Motorsport 5, 6, and 7 combined. This makes our driving experience more fun and rewarding in the way the car accelerates, corners, and brakes. Our materials and shaders are built from the ground up at higher resolutions and optimized for a cutting-edge ray tracing experience.
No trzeba będzie to
Our
zobaczyć w
paint
jakości
are
4K
sourced
potem.
using a spectrophotometer to capture multiple data points of light behavior on a surface. This yields a paint model that has a much more realistic light response across color, metal flake, and gloss. Damage and dirt buildup is unique to each car.
Chyba
It's
był
now
ten ray
contextually
tracing
aware and
właśnie
more
w tej
localized.
produkcji.
We simulate paint thickness, chipping, and directionality. Dirt accumulation is more realistic, gathering more in the low pressure areas like recesses and alcoves. These innovations tell the story of the work you put into a race and reflects the marks and battle scars of motorsport.
This is our best sounding Forza Motorsport ever, and the first to be mixed natively for immersive audio formats like Windows Sonic and Dolby Atmos. To create an immersive soundscape, each audio system has been rebuilt from the ground up to deliver a new level of sonic depth and authenticity for our players. Modifying car parts like your exhaust and turbo change the car sounds in Forza Motorsport, just like it would in the real world. Every car now has a variety of sound possibilities based on the parts you've installed. Hardware
No nie to
accelerated
wygląda,
convolution
trzeba
reverb
właśnie
accurately
obejrzeć jakieś, nie wiem,
reproduces how sounds in
porównania z
Forza
poprzednimi
interact within an
częściami,
acoustic
jaka jest
space.
właśnie,
Dynamically
jaki
adapting
jest
to its
postęp
surroundings and creating
technologiczny.
a realistic and
Wtedy najlepiej
detailed soundscape.
widać. Dlatego Na streamie teraz ciężko powiedzieć, no fajna sprawa.
New features like our regional track announcer system and improved tire and suspension audio bring
Się
a new
zastanawiałem,
level
czy
of
może
realism
kupić
to the
sobie
game.
ten Xbox
Here
Series
Forza
X,
Motorsport
żeby
like
nagrywać
never
na
before.
tym i zgrywać
Every
na
tire squeal,
komputer.
every engine,
Nagrywać wszystko
lap
na
after
PC-cie, znaczy nagrywać na PC-cie i grać na PC-cie, to wtedy nawet na jakimś dobrym komputerze bywa to
Forza
trochę
Motorsport launches
ciężkie.
with 20 environments built from the ground up for this
A
generation.
tak jest w zasadzie bez
You'll get to
problemu, więc
race on
nie wiem.
iconic fan favorites,
Może
as
sobie
well
dokupię.
as 5 all new to motorsport locations, including our first in South Africa, Kyalami.
No to jest tylko kilka takich wielkich ekskluzywów, na które warto zwracać uwagę.
Our team comes
Przykład
back
to
with
Forza.
over 3 terabytes of highly detailed photogrammetry and laser scan data. Through the power of the Xbox Series consoles, we're able to use this data to draw up to 10 times more detail than previous generations. You'll see lush trees, dense grass and overgrowth vegetation, animated track life, physically based lighting and volumetric fog effects, and a fully procedural cloud system that evolves organically. Tracks look alive, sound alive, and feel alive with cutting-edge
Tak, był
visuals
ten
and
bardziej
crowds
zaawansowany
consisting of
system
tens of thousands
pogodowy.
of fully animated 3D spectators, so you're
To
always
większe
immersed in the
znaczenie
pure
na
spectacle of racing.
samą jazdę.
For the first time in Forza Motorsport, fully dynamic time of day with weather ensures a constantly evolving racing experience
Chyba po raz
where no
pierwszy
two laps
dzień i
ever
noc.
look the same. Meanwhile, dynamic track temperatures, wet driving surfaces, and rubbering in ensure that no two laps ever play the same. I love the detail our talented team of artists have built into Kyalami. Fast forward to night, and the vista is truly breathtaking. You can see the distant light glows of the city, a beautiful visual touch. Even the Kyalami logo itself creates visual impact every time you see it, thanks to ray-traced global illumination, which simulates how
Tak, czyli
hundreds
mamy
of
ray
thousands of
tracing.
light rays accumulate color as they bounce
No
between
ładnie to
surfaces.
wygląda, chociaż ja
We're
osobiście
rendering all our
wolę
environments
jednak tą
in
serię
4K
Forza
at 60
Horizon.
FPS with real-time ray tracing on track to create true-to-life reflections on all smooth mirror and flat glass surfaces.
To, czyli 4K 60
With the
FPS,
incredible
kurde.
detail and
Fajna
rendering
sprawa.
features of our track environments, Forza Motorsport is truly a generational leap ahead with unmatched visual fidelity and authenticity.
Pewnie nawet będzie tryb do jakichś 120 FPS-ów bym obstawiał. W
Forza
wyścigówkach to
Motorsport
jest
is
dosyć
back,
częste.
and it's our most comprehensive game ever, with over 500 cars and 20 environments, with more new race cars than ever before. You can experience all of this in our incredible new online racing mode and in our all-new car-building-focused single-player career. We cannot wait for you to get your hands on this incredible game.
Teraz kiedy premiera? Może nawet w marcu? Nie? Nie, 2023 nie wiadomo kiedy, okej. Myślę, że to będzie najwcześniejszy tytuł w sumie. Dobra, czyli Tango Gameworks. Jakiś zupełnie nowy tytuł?
Yep, that's me. And you're probably wondering how I ended up here. Well, it's pretty standard.
Jakaś nowa platformówka,
Check
ale...
this out.
To jest ten... Ben 10, czy tam jak to się nazywało?
It's powering up my new robot arm. It's making everything sync up with the beat. Let's rock. This is awesome.
Dobra, to widzę po raz pierwszy. Chyba, że jakoś ostatnio może zostało przedstawione, ale nie widziałem tego.
What in the hell am I looking at?
The name's Chai, not Defect.
Is this the guy?
We'll take down this company. One boss at a time. Just so you know, they're insane.
Zmianą gameplayu może taki Ratchet & Clank, może nie wiem, coś w tym stylu? Hi-Fi Rush?
Rockstar. Future Rockstar.
I'm Shinji Mikami, studio head at Tang Gameworks. Thank you for all your support over the years.
And I'm John Johannes, director on Hi-Fi Rush.
Chill out.
No to jest gra zupełnie różna w porównaniu do tego, co do tej pory widzieliśmy od tego studia. Wcześniej tworzyli totalnie inne tytuły. The Evil Within horrory.
So everyone thinks of us as putting out horror games like The Evil Within or spooky games like Ghostwire Tokyo, but this is clearly something totally different. And if this game hasn't already leaked, fingers crossed, we hope it's a pleasant surprise.
Let's have some fun.
まあ僕はね、本当に新しいものができて、未だにワクワクしてるよ。
お、でもチームもみんなそう思ってますよ。So we've been waiting for this for a long time. So let's jump in and explain exactly what Hi-Fi Rush is.
Jakaś przygodowa platformówka.
Is a rhythm action game, so it's a bit of a twist on your traditional action game. Here, your moves and attacks help create a living soundtrack. That means all your flashy moves, stylish and devastating combos add a layer to the music. The more you flow with the beat, the better you can connect your attacks and abilities.
Czyli do rytmu musimy
You
to
are in
jeszcze
total
robić.
control during combat, but everything you do syncs up like an awesome music video. That's Hi-Fi Rush. You play as Chai, a wannabe rock star and victim of a weird corporate experiment that lets him sense the rhythm of the entire world pulsing to the game's soundtrack. As you can see, the beat moves the world around you and is the key to combat.
You looking for me?
Your attacks will automatically sync to land on the beat, making Hi-Fi Rush a super easy game to start playing. However, attacking on the beat leads to combos that end with a musical countdown we call a beat hit. Think a big cymbal crash at the end of a drum solo, like this. Landing beat hits unleash a combo finish that adds unique musical flair and high damage attacks.
And the crowd goes wild.
No nie przypominam sobie takiej gry. Rytmicznej przygodówki 3D. Ciekawa sprawa.
Oh, anyone see the guy that did this?
How about we see it all in action?
No ten świat ładnie wygląda. Z pewnością. W ogóle ten styl graficzny.
You're never restrained by the music. You can jump, dodge, parry, and attack whenever you want, using whatever attacks you want. It's not about mashing buttons. The key here is feeling the beat.
No, czyli nie musimy tego robić w rytmie, ale warto.
Your progress isn't blocked by missing the beat, but you get rewarded musically and mechanically for staying in rhythm. When we say everything moves to the beat, we mean it. Enemy attacks, cutscenes, dangerous obstacles, you name it. It all syncs to the music, creating an ongoing jam session of a game. To help out is 808, your robot cat companion who literally hovers over your shoulder and helps you find that rhythm. But we also have visual guides to help you even more. We want you to be able to enjoy Hi-Fi Rush, whether you're a rhythm pro or not.
I look so cool doing this.
Ja, już teraz wygląda na
Chai
dopracowaną
also gets by with a little
produkcję.
help from his friends.
Inne
Literally.
postacie fabularne.
Get up, slacker. We've got work to do.
Chai will team up with unlikely allies who expand his
We've
repertoire
got the
of
city
moves
to
both
burn,
in and
powinno
out of combat.
powiedzieć.
There's Peppermint breaking barriers and juggling enemies, along with Macaron smashing enemy armor and knocking back enemies. Tag teaming with Chai's partners and attacks opens up huge possibilities for dynamic combos and over-the-top action.
That's not bad.
The extra help is handy, because when you're not fighting, you're going to be running around and wreaking havoc all over Vandelay's corporate headquarters, where everything is trying to take you down. You and your partners have a singular goal in mind: taking down the bosses of Vandelay Technologies. Besides wanting to erase Chai for being a defect, it seems they've got something a little bit more sinister on their corporate agenda.
Tak jakby jeszcze w tym
You'll
roku
fight
mogło to
through each
wyjść.
department to take them all on, each level with their own musical spin on the rock genre. And then we have a showdown.
So let's get ready to crumble.
Boss battles are climactic set pieces, varying from straight-up fights and musical minigames to chase sequences. Custom choreographed to licensed music from amazing artists. Hi-Fi Rush is like nothing we've made at Tango before. And we think it's like nothing you've ever played before either. It's a high-energy, feel-good rhythm action experience that's amazingly satisfying to play.
Whew. Pretty rock star move, Chai.
もしね、ハイファイラッシュでお客さんから怖いって言われたら、俺もう死んじゃうかも。まあ他にもびっくりさせることあると思うんだけど、例えば猫とか撫でれたりするの。
いや、それは当たり前でしょうね。いや、でももう一つのサプライズはありますよ。
まあこれはジョンのゲームだから、ジョンからどうぞ。
So, not only were we super psyched for you to play this, we're happy to tell you that you can play Hi-Fi Rush tonight. Not a demo, the full game. Seriously.
Dzisiaj można w to grać, co?
Xbox and PC a few hours after the show, and yes, it'll be on Game Pass as well.
We hope you enjoy
Zaraz.
playing it.
Już teraz można w to grać? What the hell is this?
Super psyched.
Okej. To ciekawe zaskoczenie.
You looking for me?
Dobra, coś takiego rzadko się zdarza, żeby taka w sumie całkiem spora gra i okej, premiera już teraz macie. Dobra.
Does that mean I have to fight?
I believe it does, sir. How about...
To mamy chyba największą nowość do tej pory.
This is entertaining. You're going out with the trash.
Nie, może nagram z tego jakiś odcinek,
Here's your
zobaczymy.
Project Armstrong Pass. And welcome to Vandelay campus.
Yes!
Ta premiera teraz, okej. Musi być jakaś ich mniejsza gra, stawiałbym. Coś pewnie jeszcze innego mają. Dobra, Zenimax, co tam mają? Starfielda raczej nie ma dzisiaj. The Elder Scrolls Online pewnie jakiś. Tak jest.
Welcome to Hunt Valley, Maryland, and the headquarters of ZeniMax Online Studios. You just saw a cinematic teaser for The Elder Scrolls Online's next chapter. I'm pleased to reveal ESO Necrom, which will launch in June and is shaping up to be one of the best updates to the game.
Dobra, na tym to się totalnie nie
If you
znam,
watched the
więc
teaser
tam się dzieje.
closely, you saw that Necrom will include one of the most requested features in ESO, a new playable class called the Arcanist. It's only our third new class since launch, and we know you're going to love it. The Arcanist wields magic influenced by forbidden knowledge and has unique abilities never before seen in this world. Of course, the experience of exploring a new area of Tamriel is the heart of every ESO chapter. Necrom will unfold in Eastern Morrowind, not seen in an Elder Scrolls game since 1994, where you will meet new characters and enemies, reunite with some old friends, and explore a story based around the return of a well-known Daedric prince you just might remember from the Dragonborn Skyrim DLC. For those of you new to ESO, we release a new expansion called a chapter every year. Chapters are essentially standalone games in ESO that let you adventure in a new region of Tamriel. But you don't have to wait for the Necrom chapter to jump in. We've got so many amazing experiences you can enjoy right now. If you love games like Skyrim and Oblivion, you'll feel right at home amongst the thousands of stories unfolding across every region in ESO. And as anyone who's played a classic Elder Scrolls game knows, it's all about those feelings when you're fully immersed in the world.
Piątka to znakomita była, to
Remember that feeling when you first encountered a dragon? We've got an entire province that's overrun by dragons.
Dawne czasy.
Or questioned if you were capable of taking down a frost troll in Skyrim? Try it for yourself in ESO. What about the moment you visited a city in Morrowind that was built inside the shell of a giant crab? For the Oblivion fans out there, how about another chance of taking on the colossal Daedric Prince, Mehrunes Dagon?
Tam się wchodzi w jakieś dungeony, zbiera te skrzynie, ale żeby otworzyć kolejne skrzynie, to trzeba jakiś czas czekać albo odblokować za pomocą realnych pieniędzy. Jest głupie.
Go fishing. Decorate and furnish your home. Customize your character. Play it like an action RPG. And when you're ready, you can easily engage in one of the best open-world PvP systems. Run dungeons co-op with your friends for great loot. Or just join a guild to chat with others. The possibilities in this virtual world are endless. New players will immediately feel right at home because our community is one of the most, if not the most, welcoming on the planet. We invite everyone who has not yet experienced ESO to give it a try and create your own stories in our shared world. There's no required subscription and thousands of hours of content to dig into, solo or with friends. Explore nearly every corner of Tamriel with no level restrictions. It's magical being able to travel almost anywhere you please from the moment you enter the world. ESO is available on PC and Mac, in addition to previous and current-gen consoles, including a purpose-built next-gen version for the Xbox Series X and S with high-fidelity graphics and enhanced performance modes. An added bonus for Xbox players, it's on Game Pass. And starting today, for a limited time, we're making all past chapters available to explore for any player, so everyone can test drive all of our adventures, including our take on Skyrim, Morrowind, Oblivion, and much, much more. At ZOS, we have so many passionate and talented developers who continue to add to Elder Scrolls lore by producing handcrafted, epic adventures, and I'm immensely proud to be a part of it. Believe me, we have tons more to share, and I can't wait for the team to show it all to you. Join us after this show for the 2023 ESO Global Reveal, where we'll go deep into all things Necrom. Thanks, see you in Tamriel.
Tak, czyli 45 po się zaczyna. Czyli chyba jeszcze jedna gra będzie przedstawiona, zapewne właśnie Redfall. To rzeczywiście... Może datę premiery otrzymamy, powinniśmy chyba. Stawiałbym, że... nie wiem kiedy. Myślę, że niedługo, marzec?
Nobody ever believes things can get this bad until it happens. Then, it's too late. But there are people who can fight back.
Stick together!
Eyes up!
Welcome to Redfall, Massachusetts, where the calm seas and sunny skies have been eclipsed by a legion of vampires. Redfall is a story-driven shooter at its heart, which can be played single-player or co-op with up to 4 players. Choose your hero, each with their own unique abilities, and form the perfect vampire-slaying squad to take back Redfall's haunted streets.
At Arcane, we make games where the world itself is as important as the
Ciekawe, jak
characters.
solo gramy, to wtedy jakieś boty za mi
With Redfall,
chodzą?
we take an exciting step forward, building a lovingly detailed open world to deliver our largest setting ever. Every inch of our open world is carefully handcrafted and packed with environmental storytelling. explore the streets of a quaint island town. From the once bustling downtown to the haunted forest to the decimated seaside boardwalk and gorgeously detailed landmarks.
Fajnie to wygląda kolorystycznie, muszę przyznać. Same tekstury, taka bardziej gra kreskówkowa, jak sami widzicie. Bo chodziło im, żeby gra się nie zestarzała przez dłuższy okres.
There's something I need you to do. The old lighthouse in the bay. It's been used for over a century to keep boats away from the coastline. If we turn it back on, it's a warning to anyone trying to come to Redfall right now. Easy, right? Well, the lighthouse keeper's a real asshole. Joined up with those cultists and took the damn lamp with him.
Go on, Bird.
No mamy właśnie różne umiejętności.
Here's a vampire known as the Shroud. Shrouds blanket the area in darkness, disorienting their prey. They hurl lethal projectiles and can even shift through the floor to avoid damage.
Fajny też design broni w sumie. I mamy również dosyć mroczny klimat, takie elementy horroru. Ale mając taką broń raczej nie jest to jakieś super przerażające. Ogromne te wampiry.
Bugging out.
Można mieć też ciche podejście na jakiś okres.
The lighthouse is back up, but there's more waiting for you. Taking down vampires angers the vampire gods, who will summon the Rook to take you down.
No i walki z jakimiś bossami, proszę bardzo.
Let's transition to what you'll find outside of the main story missions. There's so much waiting for you. Redfall is filled with encounters that can pop up anywhere, like this brewery that's fallen under cultist control. Save the locals from being offered to the vampires. Like our past games, you can approach a mission in many different ways. Always be ready to improvise. Remy uses her combat robot Bribon to help distract and eliminate the cultists.
Kultyści, czyli nie są to same wampiry.
We got him, Bribon.
Ciekawe, czy można grać na tym Xbox Series X na myszce oraz na klawiaturze. Takie informacje by się w sumie od razu przydały, czy będzie dostosowanie. Do nie wszystkich tytułów jest to powiedziane, tylko niektóre to mają wsparte. A w każdym FPS-ie by się to przydało.
Everyone's safe. Let's move on. Exploring Redfall will take you beyond the bounds of reality as you investigate otherworldly psychic spaces to unravel the vampire's secrets. Take this vampire nest. These deadly layers change each time you step inside. Jacob sends out his raven to tag the enemies below. Deb follows up with his teleporter, instantly closing the gap.
Tam mamy te inne umiejętności, teleportacja.
To destroy a nest, you have to take out its heart, and all of the vampires willing to die to protect it.
Horrible way to die.
Stir it, burned alive! I woke them up! Just one bite.
Bardzo fajny design broni, jeden z największych plusów, tak od razu widzę.
Now escape the nest before it comes crashing down.
It'll collapse any second.
No, może z tego wyjść jedna z lepszych gier kooperacyjnych. Ciekawe.
Nests aren't the only psychic spaces. You'll find dangerous pockets all over the island. It's all vampire turf, so tread carefully.
I got you!
Redfall won't truly be safe until the vampires are wiped from the map. Outside the main story, another one of your missions is to take back Redfall neighborhood by neighborhood. Find safe houses hidden all over the island, and then work your way up to the vampire controlling the neighborhood. To reclaim this neighborhood, you'll have to defeat a powerful vampire called the Siphon. Whether you dive in solo or with friends, each hero can take on any situation. Each brings powerful, unique abilities to the fight, and the upgrades you choose change how they
O,
play.
ulepszenie postaci, okej, mamy tutaj
Here,
zakładki.
Layla's lift ability can be upgraded to launch teammates for airborne attacks. Upgrade Layla's umbrella ability with bullet hail to absorb enemy bullets and release the energy back at them. There are many ways to customize your hero's ability tree to match your playstyle.
Nighty night. Let's get some light on the subject.
Let's hit on the arsenal. There's a wide range of weaponry, from military gear to new vampire-slaying inventions. From shotguns to sniper rifles.
Well, well.
And of course,
Patrzę
there's
tylko na
also
ten design
vampire
postaci,
stakes.
może też
Find these in the
jakkolwiek
world to customize your
dostosowywać,
weapons.
tak jest. No fajna sprawa.
When you reclaim significant sections of Redfall, the last step is to face the underboss who controls, or used to control, that neighborhood. Underbosses are powerful elites of the vampire gods, with their own unique abilities, like this one's shield. When you prove yourself against the underboss, you'll receive a key of sorts. A skull that gets you one step closer to facing the ultimate threat, the vampire gods.
To już największe bossy z podziemi, okej.
Thank you for visiting Redfall.
And thank you for all the support you've shown Arcane throughout the years.
We sometimes joke that our games can be tough to define. The one thing that's consistent?
We make the kinds of games we love to play.
No tutaj się w zasadzie kończy ta konferencja chyba.
Immersive open
Przedstawili
worlds, unique and
Minecraft
customizable
Legends,
heroes,
Forza,
RPG and
nową
FPS
grę
gameplay.
od Tango Gameworks, taką platformówkę i teraz Redfall to
Along with our
ostatnia chyba
spin on one
sprawa.
of the most classic monsters of all time.
Vampires.
It's been amazing to see how all of us have pulled together to deliver our vision for something new.
Redfall is the biggest, most ambitious game we have ever made.
Our teams dove head first into this new opportunity, and we can't wait for you to experience Redfall for yourself.
Thankfully, you won't have to wait too much longer. Redfall's coming on May 2nd.
A, dopiero w maju.
Thank you again for joining us.
And we'll see you soon in Redfall.
Here we go.
Trochę niefortunna data premiery to będzie zaraz koło tego. Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. na którym wolę się chyba jednak skupić. A to jednak też nagram kilka odcinków pewnie. No tak, na Game Passie wychodzi to z pewnością. Dobra, i to było na tyle. Jeszcze mamy outro, czyli to już jest chyba zakończenie tej konferencji. Tak bym stawiał.
There we go.
No, czyli nie było to nic super wielkiego. 45 minut różnych gameplayów i w zasadzie tyle. No, zawsze fajna sprawa, krótszy stream. Mamy kilka konkretów, daty premiery. Nie, jeżeli chodzi o Starfield, to będzie jakaś chyba inna konferencja i dopiero wtedy może jeszcze dowiemy się zaraz czegoś o tym. To jest fajna nowość, że mamy tą nową grę od Tonego Gameworks, tą platformówkę, która już dzisiaj ma swoją premierę i już teraz dałoby radę to ściągnąć. Ja chyba już nie będę tego nagrywał. Teraz już tyle gier wychodzi. Teraz właśnie nagrywam po kilka odcinków dziennie tego Forspoken i jeszcze Fire Emblem Engage. Muszę te dwie gry dograć do końca przed 7 lutego, bo wtedy będzie Hogwarts Legacy. Będę nagrywał 50 odcinków dziennie pewnie. Więc to było na tyle. Nie wiem, co wy sądzicie o tej całej konferencji. Jeżeli chodzi o Forspoken, w sumie widziałem, że słabe oceny miał, jakieś 60 chyba 8%, ale nie wiem, czemu takie niskie w zasadzie. Nie wydaje mi się, żeby ta gra była aż taka beznadziejna, przynajmniej do tej pory. Żeby ocenę jakąś 6 na 10 wstawić, to nie wiem, gra naprawdę musi być moim zdaniem jakaś denerwująca, że nie wiem, wiele rzeczy się może nie podobać, ale moim zdaniem nie jest taka beznadziejna. Na razie okej, wygląda. Nie jest to nic rewelacyjnego. Myślę, że na PC-cie jest chyba gorsza optymalizacja. Na PlayStation 5 jakoś to wygląda. Niby jest te 30 FPS-ów na trybie graficznym, na God of Warze lepiej to wyglądało. Tam prawie 60 FPS-ów było bez przerwy. No nie sądzę. Myślę, że w porządku jest ten Forspoken. Też fajny klimat. Nie ma na co narzekać, ale no do tej pory przeszedłem tak mniej więcej 1/4 czy też 1/3 całej gry, więc jeszcze długa droga przede mną. No zapewne zakończę nagrywanie tej serii jeszcze w przyszłym tygodniu. Teraz właśnie po 2 odcinki dziennie będę nadawał, nagrywał. Więc to było w sumie na tyle, raczej nie będę już więcej omawiał, wszystko zostało przedstawione. Czekam na jakieś kolejne streamy od PlayStation, mam nadzieję, że niedługo się doczekamy jakiegoś. Ten PlayStation State of Play było naprawdę bardzo przyjemne. Dobra, więc to było na tyle, jeżeli chodzi o dzisiejszy stream i widzimy się na głównym kanale przede wszystkim. Więc na razie.